Hello, everybody. We are back with another stream. I'm going to move the microphone slightly closer. Hopefully, this is better. I can move myself down a little bit. Hopefully, there we go. But no, this is an absolutely huge game. We have Ulster versus Benetton at the Kingspan. It's gonna be good. It's a massive game for race for the top eight. It really, really is. And I think that we will, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think it will decide the season for maybe these teams. I can see a loss being horrible for the pair of these sides and a win being massive. I mean, they just said in the build up to the actual game that whoever loses this game, their chance of qualifying for that top eight position, that knockout, that Champions Cup, drops below 50%, which is massive. So yeah, I'm excited for this game. It kicks off in about 4 minutes. So yeah, 4 minutes. I am dead excited for this. I hope you are as well. Um, I personally, if you've not seen my preview yet, I think Ulster is gonna take the win narrowly, but Benetton are not a team to lately. So we're gonna have to wait and see. But I am dead excited for this game. No, I think we'll have a good game. Both of these sides can, if they've turned up, play fast with some lovely balls. So we'll have to wait and see. But no, I am dead excited for this. Hopefully the stream holds up. Back at home, the Wi-Fi is a lot better here than it is down up, I should say. So yeah, hopefully it's better. Looking at the teams for Ulster, we've got Eric O'Sullivan, Tom Stewart, Scott Wilson front row, Harry Sheridan and Alan O'Connor as a second row, Dave Ewers, Ruben Corthers and McCann back three, Cooney and Burns, so an experienced 9 and 10, McCloskey and Addison 12 and 13, and Scott Stockdale, Badcoon and Lowry for your back three for Ulster. So a very good team for Ulster, some experience in there. Going on to Benetton, we've got Gallo, Nicoretta and Ferrari as a front row, Scrafton and Achazi as the second row, Ezekiel, Lamaro and Canone as your back row, Andy Uren and Thomas Albanors as your backs, Marco Zanon and Tommaso Menincello as your centres, and then Rhino Smith, Marin and Manga as your Benetton side. So some internationals from both sides, obviously. Making only his third URC appearance this year, and that is Tommaso Menincello, Six Nations Man of the Tournament, player of the tournament, I should say. I'm excited. Both of these teams can turn up, and Benetton are in the hot pink. Yes, please, I want that shirt. I got the pink Cardiff shirt you can see directly behind me, and I'm now eyeing up that pink Benetton shirt. Dear. I've got a few shirts I want. I'm just they're expensive. And yeah, come Ulster. traditional blue and white and red, sorry, with that gold stripe across the middle, which I like. Yellow probably is. Going over the waist a piece of yellow. Let's see. Sandgrove White is the referee. He's usually pretty solid, to be fair. Billy Burns is about to get the game underway at the Kingspan in Belfast. Referee blows his whistle and we're off. Benetton initially with the ball. Ulster in the white, Benetton in the pink. Early box kick on the Italian side. Well fielded by Ulster. And that's a good carry. I think Ulster will come out firing here. You know, I know they weren't happy about the Cardiff game last week, so I think that we want to prove a point at home. But Benetton are not a team to take lightly either. They're doing really well this season. That's been hung in the air by Billy Burns. Ulster have kept it, but they've had to go back to roughly where he kicked it, so really nothing gained. It's about the halfway line at the minute. Back, there was a knock on by Benetton, so Ulster do gain some ground from that kick. This is a decent chance to get an early attack for Ulster. Just outside the 22, a scrum, but minute and a half, 2 minutes in. Looking at the pack weights, Ulster are slightly heavier, although it's not enough to really make a difference. That's fed in by Ulster. And Benetton are getting a massive shunt on here. Ref calls a reset though. Not straight drive by Benetton, I believe is what he said. So it's a reset. Oh dear. Every single time I try and call stream, I'm yawning constantly. I'm usually not a person who yawns a lot, but whenever I sit down with a microphone in front of me and a camera pointed at my face, I'm yawning like mad. That scrum collapses. Penalty to Benetton, though. Well, there we go. First scrum, first penalty of the game is against the head. That's a big early on confidence booster for the Italian side. Big Prosecco sponsor across the chest. I'd love to be sponsored by Prosecco. Hopefully get free samples. And that's a good line outtake by Benetton. And here they come. Just inside Ulster's half. Oh, half through Benetton. Still there for them, though. Ulster very narrow if Benetton can get it wide. He gets the offload off. Here's Lamaro. Spins it out. Rhino Smith. He steps inside. Makes about 10 yards. Just outside the Ulster 22 now of Benetton. This is some nice flowing rugby, to be fair, so far. Benetton still going. They go wide again. No, that's good rush defence from Ulster. But here comes Benetton. There's the overlap again. Good rush. Benetton again, half through. Can he get the offload? He does. Ulster there again, half through. Rides the tackle. Inside the 22 now. And here come Benetton down the side. Well tackled. Menoncello, they're going to have to lock him down. We all know what he's about now. Rhino Smith out. Benetton in the corner try. And it is Menoncello. Great try by the Italians. And they dot it down in the corner. In the corner. That's just said in the corner twice, but that's how excited I am. And that is the ideal start for Benetton. I mean, kick to come, but it's from the corner, like right on the touchline. It's going to be a tough kick. For Umanga, I believe it's kicking it. Yes. Has he got that? I think it's just drifted wide. It has. 5-0 Benetton, 7 minutes gone. And that's a lovely try. Just some nice hands from Umanga to Smith to Menoncello to the corner to the try. Ulster get the game back underway. So again, a good carry. Benetton hang it high. I mean, we'll have to see how the game folds now if Ulster can reply quickly. But here comes Benetton up, well taken. There's a kick by Ulster and he's half through. Good tackle by Tom Stewart. Still there for Benetton though. Benetton go off the boot. They decide to go long, well fielded. Ulster, they have found a little gap down the wing, and here he goes. Well tackled by Benetton, but Ulster now are into the Benetton half with the ball. And that's a big tackle. Benetton call for forward pass. Referee says leave it. Benetton thought they had the turnover. Ulster. There's no structure to this attack whatsoever. It's one up running, and that might have been a slight tip tackle there. Again, play on says the referee, goes backwards. Lowry needs some help. And he goes 20 metres backwards and then gets creamed. Cooney. Yours. Again, it's there for Benetton. Billy Burns half down the wing, gets the offload off. That looked forward. But here they come. Stockdale, tip and chase forward versus Umanga. Umanga wins. Gets the offload off to Benetton as well. I thought the pass from Burns to Stockdale was forward anyway, but Benetton well recovered and a great kick. Great take from Umanga, great offload off the floor, and then a great clearance kick from Benetton there. Stockdale just with the decent break, but again, a really good kick from Benetton, basically from the try line, well over the halfway. Well, not well over, just over. But Ulster just about to take the line out, and they'll go for the maul this time. It's with Tom Stewart at the back. John Cooney's waiting for it to see. Referee stops Benetton from crawling round the side. Down by Ulster calls the referee. Knock on advantage. Benetton have the turnover. And they have the chance to hit quickly on the blind side if they can see it. And Umang, and he sees it. Good offload. Rhino Smith, little dink. He's taking, can he gather? Umang's covered, but he's still there going. Out. Tackled out. Well, that was a great counter-attack from Benetton. Great little dink from Rhino Smith. Well gathered. And then it's a beautiful tackle from Balogun, I believe it was, just to rest him out about 5 metres from the line there. It was. Yeah, beautiful break. And that's already several times. Both teams are already using that little dink in behind. And both sides have found pretty decent success. They've both been pretty close using it. Billy Burns is down. That'd be a massive blow 12 minutes into Ulster if they already lose their experienced fly half. I'd like to know how Ulster dropped that on there, because it was with Tom Stewart at the back. I'm not quite sure how he dropped that, but never mind. And Ulster, they go for the risky line out, but it works out well. That shows balls doing that on your own 5 metre line with that small people. Benetton were close to getting their mitts on it. So clearance kick by Cooney, well taken by Rhino Smith. Umanga already half through. Well tackled by Stewart. Is core, but that's a good turnover by Ulster. And can they hit quickly? That's not the right option. That might be a high tackle, though. I think Ulster should just spun that out there. It was on if they put it through the hands, but nice to take it through. Penalty to Ulster. Benetton taking out the 9 and coming in round the side. 13 minutes gone. Ulster 5, Benetton 0. Menoncello with the try. Burns, let's see how well he does. between the 10 metre and the halfway line, inside Benetton's half. Decent chance for Ulster. Ulster throw it in, well taken, and it comes out quickly. They're not messing around here. Neither are Benetton, though, with that rush defence. John Cooney tries to make the referee give a penalty for not rolling, but the referee's not falling for it here. And here we go. That's well tackled. Balogun. And Rhino Smith gets the turnover, and Menoncello will go for a run. I mean, he's well wrapped, and Ulster managed to get the turnover. Now, little Dinkin behind, and John Cooney's on that. And Benetton, they spill it, but I think they've still got it. They do, and it goes backwards. So Benetton have it inside their own 5 metre line. Ulster will look to try and get any sniff of the ball here, but Benetton will just try and secure for the clearance. Use it, cries the referee. And the box kick goes up. 22. Decent kick. But that was again that Dinkin behind, almost working. That's the third one between the two sides that have just been close with that. I wouldn't be surprised if that was working soon. Ulster win the line out of Cooney, spins it out Burns. Cooney with a dart, half through, gives it off. Tom Stewart under the sticks. There's a try for Ulster. And there is their response. McCloskey with the carry from the line out. Benetton now on the side of the rock. Cooney manages to get the dive off, and then just a little pop to Tom Stewart. And he was able to just about slide under the sticks. Well, not just about. He could have walked in. Great try from Ulster. And you'd think they'll get the conversion as it is right in front. Yes, Cooney gets it. 7-5 Ulster. Let's try to get them in time. 15, 16. As I say, it's a beautiful little pop round by Cooney to Stewart. Yes, 17, I'll say. Ulster take the lead. And we're back in here. Ulster with a decent secure. Cooney's looking like he's going for the box kick. A man who was linked with Scotland a couple of years ago, but that seems to have quieted down recently. Backwards by Ulster, and Benetton do manage to keep the ball just from there. Ulster thought they had a turnover. Benetton hangs a high one. There's a few chasing. And Lowry spills it. Umaga, can he get the offload? Not quite. But Benetton are back in Ulster, just outside of Ulster's 22 again here. Well, it looks like this could be a decently high-scoring game if the first 18 minutes are anything to go by. Benetton coming again. Umanga over the top. Menoncello already scored for Benetton today, but are Ulster over the top of that? No, he's off his feet. But Benetton's still going. And here we go out the wing. Zan on at 12. Still not really gone anywhere. Just camped just outside the 22. That's a big hit by Ulster. And Umanga with a pass to Ulster backwards, he says, but Ulster do get the interception. That's good offload to keep it in from Stockdale there. Cooney. Oh, and that's knocked on by Ulster, and Benetton will now go for it. Nope. Back says the referee. Double knock on. Scrum. Benetton. Just outside Ulster's 22. It was a good shot thought by Benetton. Not but John Cooney, but just the men on his shoulder weren't quite switched on. And he just bounced off his fingers. Oh, I know. It's not a bit of voice. Just a little talking, maybe. Oh, if it's just me sitting silently watching, there's no point in streaming. That calls the referee. Penalty to Benetton. That's two scrums, two Benetton penalties. And this is in a kickable range for the Italian side if they choose to go for it. Penalty to Benetton. That's two scrums, two Benetton penalties. And this is a kickable range for the Italian side. Ulster just instantly collapsing, yeah. And they go for the corner. 6 or 7 meters out come Benetton. And Benetton get the slap down, and here they come. Zanon takes it in, and Ulster, have they got the turnover? No. And Ulster are really trying to, very aggressive defence, going for the ball in every ruck here. It's a great drive by Gallo. Benetton go out the backs here, and it's out. I mean, he scored, but I'm pretty sure he's out first. Marine. Yeah, well out before. Well out before. I mean, it's a decent finish, but it's a good tackle by Cooney just to make sure his legs are well in touch. Yeah, line out to Ulster. Ooh. Tom Stewart throwing the line out for Benetton. Goes it high. Benetton get the steal. And here we go. Another round of Benetton battering at Ulster's line. Cannoni. And that's a poor pass, but they still have it. Albornoz half through. Well tackled. As it goes for a thing. And Ulster have the turnover. No, they do not. Penalty to Benetton, and that is definitely a kickable one. I would be kicking that. Well in the 22, straight in front. That's a good chance to take the lead of this game again. Ooh. Yeah. McCann with a real feet. And yeah, Umanga with the tee in hand. Should be a fairly simple kick for Benetton to take back the lead on the 24th minute. Yep. 8-7 Benetton. Benetton. Again with you. Benetton with the clearance kick. Well taken by Ulster. Stockdale straightens half through. Lowry. McCluskey half through. Lowry's still going. Lowry into the 22. He's got about 6 Benetton players, but Ulster do manage to keep the ball. And here they come. Through the hands. Cooney. McCluskey. Ulster just about camped on the 22, just outside at the minute. Looking for a gap. Burns with a little pop. And that's a good turnover by Menoncello. And now Benetton will have their chance to hit. And they have the overlap if they get it out. And here they go. Rhino Smith. Albornoz. Well tackled. Penalty advantage for offside. Lamaro gets creamed. Back to Umanga. Penalty to Benetton for offside. That link up between Albornoz and Rhino Smith down that wing's been quite effective for Benetton so far. And Umanga is once again going for posts. Quite a bit further out, not far away from the halfway line, so not quite as simple as his last kick, but still a good chance to get another 3 points for Benetton. I mean, that's just a textbook turnover by Menoncello, just well over the ball, and then just gets it up, and then Great counter attack. Umanga for Benetton. That's well wide. Well wide. And Ulster clear to about the halfway line. Big yawn. Benetton well taken in the line out. Referee says use it. Use it again. And here comes a clearance kick. And here comes Stockdale. Straightens, beats one, gets hit by the second. Crothers. Is that a turnover by Benetton? No, says the referee. Burns. It's a little charge down on the kick. Balacum's taken in the air, says the crowd. Referee says no, knock on. Oh, Rhino Smith does get his hand in on Balacum's chest and pulls him down, to be fair. And referee's given a penalty for it. Penalty to Ulster. Probably the right call. He jumps up. I think he was going for the ball, but he just kind of hits his chest and pulls him down. I mean, it's a decent kick for the angle he had there, Burns. Not the most distance, but he only had about 5 or 6 meters from the touchline to play with. So. And the line out works this time for Ulster. And here comes the hands. Balacum has well tackled. Over the top. Here comes the hands. Balacum has well tackled. Over the top. Oh, Cooney just spills it, and I think Rhino Smith got his hands on that there. No. Yes, Benetton's another turnover. And a knock-on advantage. So Ulster have it back now. And here comes Stockdale. Addison misses his pass to Stockdale. Penalty to Ulster for a deliberate knock-on. I thought he dropped it. Oh no, I thought it was a bad pass, but the Benetton player just gets his hand in and pings it. Menoncello. No card because no line breaks as the referee, but Ulster into the Benetton 22. Here we go. 32 minutes gone, trailing by a point currently. Ulster will be looking to try and get their try. Goes in, well taken in the line out, and it's at the back. Down by Ulster, says the referee. The ball goes nowhere. Stewart tries to break away and just gets tackled right back into the mess that is the collapse mode. But the ball's there for Cooney. That's a big drive by Wilson. And Cooney reaches! Not quite. A metre for Ulster as they are right on that line. Try! Try for Ulster. Is it top? Who scores? I'm not quite sure who scored, but it is another try for Ulster. Cooney again with the break, just couldn't quite get the try himself, but manages to get it back. Crothers with the try. I'm going to need to get a spell thing on Crothers. I'm going to need to get a spell on Crothers. Cooney with the conversion. Looks good. It is good. 14-8 to Ulster. 34 minutes gone. There we go. And Ulster now have the lead of this game. For the score in the Scarlet Sharks game, for anyone who wants to know, is 13-10 to Scarlets. So again, a tight game that's actually being led by Scarlets at the minute, which is interesting. Wonder if Scarlets do what they did last week against Edinburgh and just crumble second half. But they are in the lead for now, as is Ulster. Benetton with the line out. It's stolen by Ulster. And it's that's an arm round the neck by Benetton. Releases the referee. They do. Doesn't look like he's going to penalise it, but Cooney going for the box kick. Hangs it high. That's a bit. Doesn't really go anywhere. But Ulster managed to regather. Made about 5 metres most from it, but Wilson bounces one. Stewart takes it in. Burns. Let pop in. Murray gives it to Addison. And here they come, Ulster, and it's with Stockdale. Well tackled. But Ulster again just outside the Benetton 22. Backwards is the referee there from O'Sullivan. Benetton with the rush defence. Ulster still with the ball though. And that's a good one by Wilson, but he just spills it forwards. And now Benetton will have the chance to hit. It's a good kick. Lowry chasing, but he has to be careful as there's some Benetton players there. Burns. Does he find his kick? He does. I think the swing of the game's just started to go Ulster's way a little bit. Benetton are trying to wrestle it back and aren't out of it fully, or aren't out of it at all, but just in the last 10, 15 minutes, it has started to swing Ulster's way. I mean, we're just before half time, so, you know, who knows? But if anyone can score before half time, it'll be huge. I mean, Benetton will probably take the lead of the game if they score, and Ulster will pull away, And Benetton do win the line out, but they're going to go for a quick box clearance. And there they go, hanging it high. Rhino Smith chases. Well taken by Balakun, though. And here they go wide. And there's a bit of space now for Addison. Cuts back inside and gets tackled. Cooney down the side. McCloskey well taken now by Stockdale, and Stockdale's away. Can anyone catch him? Umanga tries, but Stockdale has scored for Ulster, and that is a massive score before half time on the 39th minute of the game. Ulster get their third. I think it's the 40th actually, but it's that I said that kicking behind is going to work at some time, and it did perfectly there. Rides two tackles, and just as the pace, I mean, it's well chased by Langer, but just can't quite stop Stockdale's momentum from just sliding him over. And a conversion from Cooney, and that is half time. 21-8 to Ulster. Right, I am going to go and sort myself, go to the toilet, get a drink. I'll be back in a minute. Let me know your thoughts on that first half. 21-8. Well, yeah, I believe, yeah. What a first half, eh? 21-8 to Ulster. If you want the half-time score for the Sharks, um, Scarlets game, it is 13-17 to the Sharks. The Sharks did strike just before half-time as well as Ulster. But it's been a solid game so far. Both teams trying those little dinks in behind pretty frequently. It finally does work out for one of them as Stockdale gets his try just before half time. One. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a couple more of them in the second half. Well, we've got some big games tomorrow. Now, I know I won't be streaming because I'm away. Unfortunately, I'm not even going to be able to say it live. But no, um, yeah, you've got some good games. You've got Glasgow's Edinburgh, you've got Edinburgh Cardiff, you've got um, Connacht Dragons, Leinster, Stormers, Munster, Lions, Bulls, Ospreys. So there's some small teams. But it's been a good show for Ulster so far. Benetton not quite out yet. I think like school is really, really important in this game. I think that if Ulster can get their fourth try, the bonus point try early on in the second half, I think they might kill the game off. But if Benetton can score quickly, bring that to 21-15, say, I think it's game off. I think it's a huge first 10, 15 minutes of the second half, and not huge 40 minutes of the second half. Oh, dear. Talking about what does your quick try? Just looking at the Benetton try here, it's some lovely hands. That's a good finish as well, one-handed. One of those one-handed dives over the touchline. In other rugby games, I know I don't cover the English Premiership or anything like that, but I do. It's rugby, in case people care. I do keep up. Just really to be able to do videos on it. Be busy my time in the URC because a lot of the games are usually at similar times. So let's, let's see. Saracens are beating Bath 5-0 in the Premiership. And at the top 14, there's no games yet. Not 12. and it's Stuart's try again, a lovely line out move. Great parry by McCloskey, and then be wrapped up by Cooney. Good break, and just a lovely pop off forward to Stuart. Again, still not sure what happened between John Cooney and Scotland. He was quite heavily linked kind of 2 years ago, but it's not been much in the last year or so. He wasn't included in. He's not been included in the squads. Not been any talk, so I don't know. I wonder if something fell apart. Because kind of like because there was always been talks of a player kind of moving from Ireland to Scotland. It was originally Cooney, and then it came through with Ben Healy, and obviously he has now playing for Edinburgh and playing World Cup for Scotland. I don't think he featured in the Six Nations, but he was on the bench a couple of times. Don't know what I'm going to do on my board if any more Ulster tries come in because and here we come out. The teams are coming out for the second half. Get that half time thing removed from my board. It's still taking a very long time, but and it's taken by Ulster as we have the second half underway. Ulster gets the throw in. No, Benetton, sorry, and it is well taken. And here they come, launching their first attack of the second half. Canone is on for Scrafton at half time for Benetton as it's juggled here, but here they come. Forward pass. Albornoz was straight through there and he was straight on for the line, but referee calls it back for a forward pass. Let's see, was it? Yes, it was. Yeah, it was a forward pass. Player was in front of him and catches it straight on like that, and it was the player kind of flat to him. So it's fair enough. Scrum to Ulster. Let's see if they can have a better success. Benetton was dominating the scrums in the first half. Um, Benetton again getting the shunt off. The referee says free kick to Ulster, so it is a slightly better one as Cooney takes the quick tap. And they now will spread it wide. It is on. Stockdale. Little dink over the top, and that's gone straight out. Stockdale, I think he should have passed to. Well, actually, maybe it was the right idea. Go for the chip, just a bit of a poor kick. And Benetton get the line out in, and that's again a well taken line out. And they hang a kick high this time as Rhino Smith is chasing onto it. Well taken by Lowry. And Lowry is half through here, but he is taken down. O'Sullivan with a big carry. Cooney with a box kick. And it has been won by Benetton. And here they come down the wing now. And it's out. And the referee comes out for penalty to Benetton, or penalty to Ulster for crossing. Referee says that there's an obstruction by Menoncello on Stockdale. And Stockdale is coming off injured. He's walking off HIA, I think. And Ulster missed the corner with the penalty as well. So it's a couple of bad things there for them. I mean, they will have a line out, but it's really back where they had the penalty. So we'll hope Stockdale's all right. McElroy's on for Stockdale, and it is taken by Ulster the line out. And it's spread out. Addison. Stewart goes backwards. Good drive by Benetton. And Benetton's line speed still good. Back out. Billy Burns hangs a kick high. Or taken by Rhino Smith. And he's tackled well. Benetton now will hang the kick. Well fielded by McElroy. And Ulster. And it's the crossfield kick coming in from Burns. I mean, it's well fielded, though. And the bounce is bad for Addison, but he skins Umanga. And here come Benetton. And it's inside Umanga. He's gone for the line, and Benetton have scored early on in this second half, and it is game on. And Umanga with the try. I think it's a mistake by Addison. Spills the ball, and Benetton pounce. Addison, let's see. He just really bad offload, and it's great reactions from Benetton. It's 13. That's not. Yeah. The 46. Kick to come still. Is it manga or manga? There's a big kick for Benetton to see if they can get it into within a score. And he has not. So it's still a 2-score game. I think it's manga. First points of the second half go the way of Benetton, and it kind of needed to for them. But they missed the conversion, so it is still a 2-score lead for Ulster. As Halafihi is on for Lamaro. And Lucchese is on for Nicoretta as well. As Ulster have a line out now inside Benetton's half. And Stewart with at the back. And Ulster's maul is rumbling a little bit here. And Stewart breaks away. Still there for Cooney. Addison. And I think Ulster must be careful for these run-off runners. But it is still there for Cooney, and it's another hit by Addison. He's had some good runs today, some good hard hits. Tom Stewart, last year's top try scorer. He's got one today. I know it's Johnny Matthews at the minute, but here come Ulster, and that's a beautiful thing. It's in for McElroy. 10 metres now for Ulster. Can they hit back instantly just about? McCann. Offside advantage for Ulster. You've got to think it's now or never for the bonus point try. And it's spread out wide. Burns. Lowry over the top. Addison for the try. And if there's anyone who's deserved one today, it's him. He gave one away at the other end, but he's made up for it by scoring in the corner for Ulster. I think I'm just going to have to make the Ulster sign smaller. Oh dear. And it is a try for Ulster. Cooney. I mean, it's a tough angle for him. It's a tough angle, as it was right in the corner. But he's got it. What a kick by Cooney. And Ulster back to the 15-point lead. No, up to a 15-point lead. 3 scores. Is it beyond doubt now? Maybe. Pasquale is on for Ferrari for Benetton as well. So a raft of changes recently for the Italian side as they try and find a way back into this game. Albinos hangs one high. And it's well taken though by Balakun. Cooney brings it out. McCluskey driven backwards though. Trying to get him out, but it's well down by Ulster. Balakun, but that goes forward, says the referee. He does take the kick, but just drops it forwards. Right, let's see. It's been an arm wrestle on the scrums. Benetton getting the upper hand in the first half, but Ulster getting a free kick from the only one so far. Is that coming out? Oh, a water bottle's breaking. Warwick is on for Ulster. And that's a good pass by Albornoz and Benetton will now have a chance to go for it. Man in, not quite. Benetton's still got penalty advantage now as well. 4 in from the side. "55 minutes gone. Ulster 28, Benetton 13. I'll just get you the score update in the Sharks, the Scarlet Sharks game. Sharks were ahead at half time. And it is 20 apiece currently in that game. So And Benetton Umanga gets the pass out. Marion Rhino Smith, well tackled down. Still there though. Benetton are down on Ulster's line. Umanga with the pass. And it's out, and that's a beautiful try by Benetton. Halafihi glides in. Beautiful try from the Italians. And Benetton aren't giving up yet in this game. Let's see if Alvarez can get it. It looks like he has, and he has. 28-20, once again an 8-point game. I'll fix that 20. Alessandro Garbisi is on at 9 for Benetton. Jones is also in for yours for Ulster. Still 20, 21 and a bit minutes left. This game's not over yet. Benetton have proved that they can score. They've already got 3 today, so they'll also know that one more try will get them the bonus point if they can't get the win. But they're only 8 behind, so one more try would put them right back in it. And that's a beautiful little kick by Ulster, but it's just misjudged, and that will go over the dead ball line. It's a good thought by Billy Burns, but just a bit too much in his kick there. Just setting up the Benetton scrum on their own 10-metre line, so not too far from the halfway line. Benetton with a bit of a shunt forward here. Surely they'll get a penalty from this. Garbisi keeps it in. There's the advantage, and it's kicked away. That will come back for the penalty to Benetton. Not too much from that kick. It goes from Benetton's 10 metre to Ulster's 10 metre. And Benetton have the ball back from the line out, though. It's another good take, and here they come. Halafihi. Well tackled. Do Ulster have a turnover? Not quite. Well rucked off. Benetton just not really going anywhere at the minute, but they do have the overlap. But no, they're going backwards still. Back over the halfway line now. Ulster are putting Benetton back. And here's the half break in Garbisi. Oh, no, it's not. It's Albornoz. He's half through. Well tackled, though, by Lowry. Zanon. Albornoz. Ulster. Cries of Ulster ring around the Kingspan as Benetton are still knocking at the door. Umanga with a little dink in behind, and surely that will be well gathered by Lowry. It is. Oh, he slips though. And Benetton are trying to get that back, but Ulster have it. I mean, it's well done by Ulster to not ground that over the line. Benetton are trying to hold Ulster up. And Benetton have scored! What on earth happened there? Benetton have a try. Well, this game isn't over at all. It's a strip. And Benetton have their fourth, so they will have a bonus point try. Just trying to see who scored, but no, it's. I mean, the commentators explain it there. If the ball's over the try line, there's not an offside, so Benetton can come in and do that. Come in from the side. I need to get the name. I know his number. It's 17. I just don't know his name to put down. Sharks have the lead against Stormers, but Benetton have the kick, so it's down to a 1 point game. Neymar. And Rhino Smith has to run the restart out, and it's an Ulster line out, 10 metres out from the Benetton try line. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 15 minutes to go, 1 point in it. And Ulster have a line out. And they take it. And here they go on the drive. Penalty advantage Ulster for collapsing them all. And it's out. Stewart takes it in. Cooney goes for the dive. Makes a couple of metres, but there's still a few out here. Crothers. Stewart. Almost for Ulster. 1, 2, 3 meters out here. Is that over? Not quite. Ulster are still under a penalty advantage as they go again. It's still there. Benetton just about holding out still, but ref's telling Ulster to use it. Short, says the referee. Referee goes digging. Try! He burrows in, sticks his head up and awards the try for Ulster. Oh my goodness, what a mad few minutes. Is it Chukwu for Ulster? I'm going to need to look up how to spell that. But 33-27 with the kick to come. Possible check for neck roll. Referee's not said anything, no. And it's kicked over by Cooney. 35-27 to Ulster now. And again, Ulster are back to a little lead. What a game. What a game. Kick is high from Cooney. McElroy spills one forward. Kind of kicks it backwards, but then it's knocked on into touch by Benetton, so he gets away with a little bit of footballing skills there. Sharks still leading 27-20 in that game, by the way. But Ulster again on the drive. Once as the referee is it's not going anywhere, but Stewart going a bit forward, but Cooney takes it and hangs one in the air. Knock on by Benetton, and it's a scrum Ulster. And it looks to me, after a little run where Benetton got a couple of tries and got back into it, it looks like it's starting to go Ulster's way again. Not quite sure what I'm going to do if Ulster score another try, just looking at the 10 minutes to go here. Ulster 35, Benetton 27. It's not game over as Benetton have a huge shunt on. But not straight, says the referee, and gives Ulster the penalty. Don't know why that sounded so rude for me. I apologise. I didn't mean. I just meant to say that Ulster got a penalty. Yeah, Benetton wheels that. Lowry, 22. Ulster have a line out on Benetton's 22. You'd think another try now would kill the game. I know they've come back from 15 down to be one down before, but they've only got 8 and a bit minutes left now. The Benetton are against the clock, Ulster are with the clock. Ulster, it was an overthrow. Benetton looked like they got it, but it's well taken by Billy Burns. Cooney, Stewart. Penalty advantage to Ulster for a dangerous tackle. Cooney comes back. Lowry. Not quite. Izuchukwu on to Stewart. Cooney is there. 8 minutes to go. Back for the penalty to Ulster. I'd go for the 3 here personally. Just keep the scoreboard ticking over. Ulster, I believe they're going for the corner. Okay, they're going for posts. Ulster, we're not sure what they're doing, but Cooney's now got the ball in hand. He's going for posts. This will put it to 11 points. You'd think Cooney will get it. It's fairly central from the 22. Seven minutes to go. Cooney will run down the clock as much as possible here, you'd think. Cooney. Yep. 38-27. It looks like it will be the win for Ulster. Benetton will get a try bonus point, and I wouldn't be surprised if they go and push to try and get another try to get their losing bonus point, because every point matters now in the URC race for 8, as this is going to be a big win for Ulster. But Benetton don't leave with nothing, as I just said. They do have their 4th try, their 4 tries. And Menoncello takes the line out quickly for Benetton. Albornoz is caught in a bit of trouble here. 5.5 minutes left for Ulster. Benetton are trying to look for something as they've got a bit of an overload on this side, but they knock it on. Cooney brings it out. Burns kicks it in to his own man. And they come back, and the referee comes back for the knock on. It will be an Ulster scrum. And it's a bit of time out for cramp. Benetton just wasn't expecting the offload there. He didn't have his hands up or anything. He just stood there and it bounced off him. Couple of subs for Ulster. Luke Marshall is on for Addison. What a start he's been to Ulster, to be fair. He is retiring at the end of the season. Some like 15 years or that, I believe, at Ulster. That's a great run. Um, and Andrew's on for Stuart. And Gallo is coming back on for Neymar. Neymar has got a try today, got there for, but he's limping off with the help from the Benetton doctors. That's never good to see. Hope he's okay. It's only a 5 minute shift for him though. The URC player of the match, unsurprisingly, is Ulster number 9, John Cooney. He's been good today. Set up several of the tries. He's kicked well. I believe he's landed every kick. Yeah. What, 5 conversions and a penalty? Yep. Ulster. I mean, this is a big loss for Benetton as they've not got any easy games. I mean, they're this, then they're in South Africa for 2 weeks, and then they're at home to Edinburgh, who, it's the last round. Who knows what each team will need? Maybe Edinburgh's already qualified, maybe Benetton's already qualified, but I think it will be a spicy game as it always is when those two play each other. But Ulster, this is a big win for them. 4 minutes left in this game. Ulster just kind of happy sitting just inside Benetton's half here. Just going through the phases, not really creating anything, not wanting to do anything. They've only got 3.5 minutes, so they're just gonna. Oh, but they have knocked it on, and Benetton will have one more little goal. Ulster do turn it back over, but we'll come back for the scrum to Benetton. John Cooney's coming off. Shanahan's come on for Cooney. 3 minutes left for Ulster to try and hold. 3 minutes left for Benetton to try and find this and try, and here they come. And that's a good offload, and Umanga's straight through, and Umanga will go towards the line. Can he be caught? He can by Balakun. What a tackle. And he drops it on. And not Addison, knock on. What a tackle by Balakun. And it will be a scrum to Ulster on their own 5. Umanga just pins the ears back and goes. And then goes for the pop, but it just doesn't quite work. He should have given it instead of playing the dummy. But what a tackle from Balakun to deny Benetton. Imana looks like he's hurt himself. Nah, he's walking it off. 2 minutes. Ulster scrum on their own line. Ulster probably wouldn't mind a couple of resets here, but they're not going to risk it, I don't think, as they know how important it is here to stop Benetton from getting anything else. And there is the reset. Time off, says the referee. One minute left now. Ulster have done well with their time wasting, but they deserve to. They've scored a lot, 38-27. Shanahan feeds it in. It's there for McCann at the back. Benetton rush him, though. It's there for Ulster here. The question is do Ulster just run a few phases, or do they clear? It looks like they're going for the clearance. I wouldn't do that, but Shanahan hangs one high. And it will be a line out to Benetton just outside Ulster's 22. So there will be one last attack for the Italians to try and get this losing bonus point. Benetton get the line out, and Ulster don't compete as Benetton come down quickly, and they're hitting with some good lines. Can Benetton get the last laugh in this game? Referee says Ulster to get out. They thought they had a turnover. And Benetton, pass goes wide, they ping it out. And he slides not quite. Izakor doesn't quite. He slips. Was in the corner. But they're still there for Benetton. Clock's in the red just about. And that's a good pass over the top. For Rhino Smith. It is in the red now. This will be the last play. Penalty advantage. Penalty to Benetton. And there will be a yellow card for Luke Marshall. And Benetton takes the quick tap, and they have scored. And Benetton will get the losing bonus point. Oh, no. Ref says that the quick tap wasn't. So the referee. I'm not sure what's going on here. So basically, Benetton got a penalty. Well, it went over. Yeah, he takes a quick tap at the referee, and it is a late try for Benetton. And they have salvaged something from the game. 34-38 final score. But there we go. Benetton. My computer's just died. We've got Ulster. I'll quickly go and check the Sharks Scarlet score now, or the Scarlet Sharks score now. Sharks were in the lead last time I checked, narrowly. So we will see. Ulster getting the win 38-34 here. Sharks still leading 27-20 in that game. Oh no, 32-25 to the Sharks now. Well, I think that's game over there just about. We've got about 4 or 5 minutes left. I'll stick that on. Why not? But Ulster do get the win. That is the final score. They are Scarlet Sharks. Zanon as Benetton's 10, I can never pronounce his name, gets the final score. It's 27-32 to Sharks. 2.5 minutes left. Sharks have got the bonus point. Scarlets do have a losing bonus point. Only scored 3. Sharks with ball in hand at the minute. We'll watch the end of this. Why not? It's more rugby. Referee says backwards the pass, which brings out a few boos and jeers from the Scarlets crowd. Izuku going for the drop goal. No. I mean, that really was just a painkiller, wasn't it, from the Sharks? A minute and a half left there. We'll finish watching it, and then I'll wrap up the stream. Mustn't have been too wide. I know it was pretty wide, actually, from the back angle. Oh, Scarlets! They do grab the ball from the restart, and they're half through. And Scarlets, with a minute left, have a chance to attack for the game. And it's a penalty advantage to the Scarlets as well. Little dink over the top. Well fielded by Mapimpi, but we will come back for the penalty. 27-32 to Sharks, or 32-27. 30 seconds left. Scarlets have a penalty. As Costello will aim for the corner. Here we go. So it is well fielded from Mapimpi, who, if it wasn't a penalty, he was away. There's no stopping him from there. But Scarlets 7-8 metres out with the line out, clock in the red, 5 points behind. They go short. Referees giving Scarlets a knock-on advantage. Interesting. Advantage over, says the referee. Scarlets have gone backwards, but they do still have the ball. Who will break first? I think I wasn't watching the wrong game. Just the finish to this is a lot better. And Sharks have the turnover. Mapimpi with it. And Sharks, they have it. They kick it out, and the Sharks have won. Whew, what a couple of games that was. Last couple of minutes of the Sharks Scarlets. I think I tuned in for the exciting bit. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I quite enjoyed that there. Big wins for Ulster and the Sharks. Ulster especially, Benetton, they've got a tough run in now, the South African tour, and then the last game against Edinburgh, which, as I've said, depending on results, could be a must-win game for both teams. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash the subscribe and like buttons. And until next time, I shall see you later. I don't know when the next stream will be. I don't know, but thank you very much for watching.